This is a 2018 2.5 liter Mazda 3, and I've had the washer fluid level light on even though the tank was full, so I'm assuming it's a sensor. So I pulled out the old sensor, which must have lost its top somewhere. Not sure where that went, but here's the new one. And I got the old one out by just prying right underneath that rubber grommet and then disconnecting the plug right there. But to get to it, the easiest way is just right under the passenger side bumper. There's a splash shield, and there are several small screws along the front edge. There's 1, 2, 3 on the front, and then there's also another 1 or 2 back there. But anyway, this splash shield will just rotate down, and I took off the other one in the front previously, and I'm not sure if that's easier to do before you get to this one, but you don't have to go on the fender, through the fender side. So you'll see under here the tank and the plug over here. And so I'm going to put some dielectric grease on the rubber grommet that inserts in that hole. But before I do that, I'm going to plug it in and rotate the sensor up and down just to see if it makes a difference on the dash light. So we'll start there. Assuming it all works, then I'll put in a little bit of fluid in case there's a problem, because when you take that out, you'll have whatever's left in there in the tank come out all over you. So should work. I'll put the new one in and see how it goes. So because I'm by myself, I first let this hang down, which meant the float was at the top and the washer fluid light was off on the dash. And then I put it upright so that the float would be at the bottom. And it just so happens there's kind of a little spot here that I could just slide that in just enough to hold it upright, since I couldn't do this and see the dash at the same time. And now when the float is down like it is here, the washer fluid light is on in the dash. So I know that the sensor is working properly. I'm going to put some grease on it, put it in that hole, and then fill her up. Should be done. So by the way, I jacked up this side of the car a little bit so it's easier to get to. Put the grommet in first. Use some dielectric grease. I believe that's better for rubber gaskets in the long term. And I'm just going to try and push this straight up through that gasket until put some force on this. Yep, there it is. Slid in pretty easily. Just a good firm push with one hand, or you could use two. I'm going to put that wire back in the holder, which I believe is right here. Snapped in. That should do it. Put some fluid in and good to go.